This is a big box. What's up guys, my name is Carlos and thanks for tuning into the channel. This is my 2021 C8 Corvette and this here is a brand new product for it, and it comes from Extreme Online Store. It is their carbon fiber rear diffuser that you can get for your C8 Corvette Stingray. I've had this box for a few weeks now and I've been dying to open it and show you guys what's inside. My cats have been wondering when I'm going to open this box because they just want the box. So there's a lot of pent-up excitement for this and sharing it with you guys and getting it installed on the C8 Corvette. And this box is freaking huge. I can't even put it on the table to try to show it to you guys, so I have to kind of make shift on how I'm set up here just to be able to show it to you guys, at least opening the box. So we're gonna go right into it and open up this box to see what you have inside. Alrighty, so let's see what we got here. And excuse if I get out of frame when I'm trying to do this. This box is freaking huge and kind of a little bit unwieldy. I'm gonna have to probably cut some clips. So I was trying to do this in one shot, but I'm probably gonna have to cut this a little bit out to be able to show it to you guys because this box is pretty freaking big. So alrighty guys, so I actually had to quickly pivot and change out the tables I was working on to show this piece. So we're gonna go over the basics of this part and then get it installed on the C8 and then show it to you out in the sunlight where it's supposed to, so you can really get an idea of how this looks on the C8. So in any case, like I said before, this is from Extreme Online Store. It is their carbon fiber rear diffuser for the C8 Corvette Stingray, and it retails for $1,399 on their website, which is a fantastic deal for the massive size of this carbon fiber piece that you get. And it is truly carbon fiber. It is carbon fiber on all the different sides that you're gonna see this on. And it is not some kind of fiberglass overlay. You see carbon fiber on the other side. This is a full carbon fiber piece. And the finish on this is looking really, really good on this. One in particular note that I actually find really interesting that they employed is right in the middle here. They actually did a kind of herringbone pattern where it is split right in the middle for the carbon fiber layers. So you can actually see a design in the middle, which actually matches my rear wing that I have on the C8. I didn't even know that was something featured on this piece, so I'm really happy that it has that design feature. I think it's a very distinct feature that looks really nice. Now, I will caveat and say this, especially for this piece specifically, that you do want to ceramic coat this piece if you decide to get one, especially because not only are you going to be facing some of the harsher elements on this piece because it's closer to the ground, but you have that rear exhaust on there that is going to put extra heat on this specific piece here. And the mixture of the heat along with the elements will make carbon fiber yellow pretty early on. So having it ceramic coated especially is going to make a huge difference to maintain that nice carbon fiber look without a yellowing. So it's something I really do recommend in getting. But overall, I mean, for the price you're getting, it looks fantastic. It's so it doesn't come with any kind of extra hardware. You're going to be using the hardware from the C8 that's already on there for the OEM rear diffuser that you have there. So the only thing is that it does have the hole for the rear tow bar kind of deal that is already pre-installed on there, so that can just easily pop out. But it has all the different holes already pre-done on here, so all you have to do is just remove the bumper, remove that OEM rear diffuser, and slap this on. So it should be a very easy install. And I might not even put the mesh on here, honestly, because I mean, then I would be able to showcase all that beautiful Borla exhaust under. But actually not so we'll see what I do with that. But this should fit exactly how the OEM fits, including your rear sensors. It has the holes already done for there, and along with the clips. I see the clips already on here. So yeah, I mean, it looks pretty good. Now, yeah, just flipping this on the back side just to kind of show you again, it has all the holes pre-done for like your mesh grills inserts, along with your rear sensors and then the actual mounting points themselves. So it looks really, really well done. You see the carbon fiber on the back side here, so this is not some kind of fiberglass with carbon fiber overlay. This is a true carbon fiber piece, and it's pretty lightweight for what you're getting. I mean, this is pretty nice. I'm so excited to put this on. So this is like one of those carbon fiber cornerstone pieces that you could get for your CE Corvette that really make it stand out very nicely. So yeah, so let's get this installed on the CE so we can really show you how it looks like on the car. Alrighty guys, so we have finished installing the carbon fiber rear diffuser on the C8 Corvette, and it looks really, really awesome. I've been dying to put this on the C8 for a while now. I've had this piece for a couple of months, but it's been a bit of a big job that I knew was coming, and I needed to make sure I had plenty of time to do it. Mostly because I never taken the rear bumper off this car before, and just life in general got in the way a little bit. But it's on there, and I'm so happy with how it looks. Now I will say, and a big caveat to this is that this job was a lot more challenging than I expected it to be. Some of the reasons are all on me, and some of the reasons are just the fitment itself. Now I'll start with the issues that were my own personal issues. So things like in particular, this, like the bumper was a little bit of a challenge for me to personally get off, mostly because of one specific bolt that was very, very hard to reach and very hard to get a wrench on there to actually remove and such. And it's one of those things, if you had an electric wrench, it is a 30-second job, but I didn't have one on hand when I did this. And so that 30-second job, not even really, took like 2-3 hours for me to just get one little bolt, because I had about this much room, like where this circle is, and I got to fit a wrench in there, feel where it is, like where the bolt is, and then actually twist it half a degree and just sit there for like an hour, and my arm getting tired, all that kind of stuff. In any case, if you're thinking of doing this job, I would definitely recommend getting an electric wrench for removing all these bolts. And it's funny because it's just one particular bolt that is right. I'm going to just show you right here. I know I'm going to put some overlays, but in just showing you where it's going to be, it's located right here. So you have to come in and reach that bolt, which wouldn't be a problem, but you have a box right here that basically only gives you about this much room to work with. So that is a big freaking challenge to get on there just right with no issues. So now that was probably one of the bigger issues that I personally had with getting this job, like with doing this job, which took me, honestly, it took me 2 days. It took me a day to just work on like getting the bumper off, getting things set up, and then another day to get the rear diffuser installed and get it back on the car. So generally, if you know what you're doing, this is a few hours job, is not that difficult. But if you don't have the right tools, it is a nightmare. So make sure you have the right tools. I'll have a full how-to on how to do this in the next few weeks. So you'll know exactly how it's supposed to look and how to do this job if you're trying to do it from home. I mean, in reality, you could always just take this to a dealer or a body shop and they'd be able to do it too. But if you're like me and you like to do it and you like to work with your hands and stuff, then this is something you can definitely still do from home. Now, getting into the fitment stuff in regards to the actual part itself. Now, it lined up, but it needed a little bit of convincing to get it to line up on the bumper right. And it did eventually fit. So and it uses some clips to kind of clip it in place from the old OEM diffuser piece. So once you got it all lined up, it locks into place and you don't really have any issues there. Where there is an issue, and I'm not sure if this is just because of how mine was or anyone else's, the bolts that hold the mesh in are not going to be the same ones you can use to re-bolt the mesh back on. They're like 7mm screws that you use from the OEM. In order to get this on, I had to use M8 bolts with washers in order to get that mesh installed back on. The carbon fiber piece has those nuts already pre-installed into the carbon fiber, so you can't switch them out. So you have to go with the M8 bolts. I'll have a link in the description below, so if you're looking to do this install, you're not in my position where I wanted to put the mesh back on, but the bolts, I didn't have the right bolts because it didn't come with bolts, it just came with the piece itself. So that's something that was honestly, it was a little annoying. But once I got the bolts and the washers, I was able to install the mesh grill, and that wasn't a problem. And on top of that, I was able to still use my ACS rear diffuser inserts that I have here from that fit the OEM, and they actually also fit this piece too. So that was really good. I was really hoping I would still be able to use those ACS composite rear diffuser pieces. I really love them very much. I personally think it makes it really stand out really well. But in any case, what do you guys think of this part? Do you guys like it? Let me know in the comments. The final thing that I am going to say, and I know I already said this before, but I'm going to show an example of it, is ceramic coat the heck out of this part. I actually have a carbon fiber piece on the rear right here, this piece right here. Yeah, there you go, I'm pointing to it now. And you can see it's starting to yellow in piece. This is one of the first aftermarket carbon fiber pieces I did. And in fact, it's actually on the first video when I first launched this channel of a carbon fiber piece, but I didn't ceramic coat that piece actually, and it is significantly yellowed. So, but I did take the time to ceramic coat this rear diffuser, so I don't expect it to really yellow, even with a bit of heat hitting it and such. So definitely something though I do recommend. It does make a difference on any of these kind of carbon fiber pieces to make them last longer by ceramic coating them. So in any case, I'm really happy with this piece. I do recommend it, just with those little extra caveats that I said. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please check out any of my other videos, and we'll see you next time.